My name is Rogelio Munoz Vargas, and I'm undocumented.
To live here in Denver as an immigrant can be very risky. You never know what kind of situations you're going to get yourself into.
Trying to apply for college and receiving a letter that says that you cannot be accepted because you don't have a social security number.
It's not easy being undocumented and speaking up. You fear what would happen if someone decides to report me to the authorities.
Being afraid to being stopped by a police officer or an ICE agent, they just live in fear. It's really heartbreaking for me.
We're going to have a tremendous change in this district, and it's going to be led by the students.
I'm Ricardo Martinez, and one of the founders of the organization. We just show people how to organize and how the system of public education works and deal with all the problems that happen that prevents them from succeeding in school.
When they came in, Padres y Jóvenes, they gave a speech about police to school pipelines.
The campaign they were working on, counselors, not cops. For the last 25 years, Padres y Jóvenes Unidos has been focusing on ending the school-to-prison pipeline.
Not only do we call it the school-to-prison pipeline, but it's also the school-to-deportation pipeline.
They fear coming to school like every day because they don't know when they're gonna be stopped by a police officer.
There was a parent who went to drop a student at the school that I'm actually at. I think ICE was already waiting for them outside the school. Everyone saw ICE picking them up in front of everyone else.
Having police in school only creates that environment where students feel unsafe and even unwelcome at times.
I missed school for a whole week. If they were waiting for someone outside of school, what makes me think they won't go inside, looking for someone?
Fear is a control mechanism. It's a tool, it's a weapon they use against anybody that wants to rise up.
In today's society, we see ICE agents deporting students and separating families. For this issue, we did a rally. The purpose of the rally was to speak up of things that really need to change. Demanding a change is important.
When I was writing the speech for the march and rally on June 30th, I wanted to deliver a strong message.
Being a part of that rally over the summer was amazing because youth are underestimated a lot of the times.
We uplifted voices and we came together as a community and showed that we're not going to let fear get in our way of demanding a change.
Nothing in this country or any place on this planet has moved by the good-heartedness of people in authority. They have to be forced to change their practices and policies, and that happens clearly with protests.
Youth have an amazing impact on the world. A lot of movements have been led by youth.
While youth really have the willingness to go out there and really put forth in a challenge to authority.
We're taking a stand and we're making sure that our voices are being heard, whether you want to hear them or not.
There's no movement in this country of human and civil rights that has not included youth voice.
Today, we have gathered here because of
when I was saying my speech, next to me there was a little girl who was holding my hand. And it just reminds me that all the work that I'm doing, again, it's for the future generation. Yes, it is to protect myself from deportation. It is to protect my community from deportation. There is a future generation who is coming, who I know that I have to work hard for.